Good evening. Recently, one of the all-time baseball greats from the area, Ed Smrekar, passed away at the age of 88. For those that played with him and knew him best, the friendships that were created on and off the field will never be forgotten.
Ed Smrekar was just a great guy. He was a tremendous competitor.
Originally from Venus, Pennsylvania, Ed Smrekar was a brilliant and talented left-handed pitcher. Before making Erie his home, Smrekar played high school baseball in Shippensville, Pennsylvania, and played 4 seasons in the Philadelphia Phillies farm system in the 1950s.
He was a competitor on the field, but off the field he was just a regular guy, a good person who enjoyed life. He had a good time and he would bug you, but at the same time, if you needed a little bit of encouragement, he would do that for you as well.
The United States Army veteran came to Erie in 1957 and continued pitching in the Glenwood League and several state baseball tournaments.
First thing I looked for when I got to the ballpark was looking at the other side and see who's warming up in that bullpen. And if it was Ed, I thought to myself, and only to myself, we're probably not going to win this game today. He had a fastball that would come overhead, and he'd set you up with 2 high hard ones. Then very same motion, he'd come down and give you that curved drop that would drop off the end of the table, and it was just so hard to hit. He was just that good.
With a little chuckle, he says, that guy over there warming up in the bullpen, that little short guy, small guy, is he pitching today against us? And Ted says, yeah. And the guy proceeded to laugh a little bit more, and Ted said, well, when he gets out on the mound, he's going to look like about 7 feet tall. Ed shut him down in the championship game. They won the state championship, and the guy came over to Ted, and he said, you're absolutely right. He's the best pitcher, he says, I think I've ever faced.
I learned over the years what a great guy he was. And what a sense of humor. I mean, the guy had a dry sense of humor, and he could come up with some zingers a lot of times. So we had a lot of good fun together.
Smrekar was a lifelong New York Yankees fan, and when he passed away in April, Matlack had the perfect answer to the question, why now?
I says, you know, Ed passed by, he died, but it's all probably due to the fact that the Babe and Lou Gehrig and Joe DiMaggio and Yogi and Casey Stengel, they had an open slot on the roster, and they needed a left-hander, and Ed was certainly the guy they wanted, and they came and got him.